Bruce, talk into the microphone.
Hey, this is like way cooler than doing it with my AirPods from my laptop.
Yeah, it sounds way better too.
I'm sure.
Okay, that looks pretty good. All right. Let me get here. All right. He's Jeff King. I'm Andy Erickson. This is Not Another Shooting Show. We go to Tulsa, Oklahoma, where a man is in the hospital with serious injuries after he accidentally shot himself near Pine and Lewis, according to the Tulsa Police Department. Officers said a woman went to the PLS check cashiers near Pine and Lewis and didn't realize her ex-boyfriend was following her. He followed her into the store, where she told employees that he shouldn't be there. He was told to leave and waited outside until she left. Tulsa police said the woman went back to her car. The man jumped in. The man was armed and accidentally shot himself in her car. Just jumping in. Police say they'll continue to question the man after he's treated to determine if he'll be facing stalking or other gun-related charges. The woman was not hurt and is cooperating with the investigation. Okay, so don't clean your gun and don't follow your ex?
Yeah.
Is that the lesson here?
There's always a lesson of don't stalk people.
Don't stalk people, yes. This is true. Stalking's bad. Well, we have a guest on this episode. I am sitting in Rapid City, South Dakota, about 20 minutes away from the range where Area 3 will be happening here. Or actually, when this drops, Area 3 will be underway. This will drop after day 1 of the staff match, and so you might be listening to we could be listening to this on our way to day 2 of the staff match. But Bruce Schmidt, my co-match director, the man, the myth, the first man to ever fire shots at the new range, the Pete Lean & Sons Shooting Sports Complex in Rapid City, the man who shot the first ever shots ever at this range, is here with us. And he's shaking his head with cringe in his face.
I'm certain you can hear my eyes rolling right now.
So here, this is funny. Before, I don't remember, I think it was on the way out or a day or two before, I actually said something to Bruce about, so who's going to fire the first ceremonial shots at the new range, or whatever. And like, I was joking. And he's like, I don't care.
Right. Just get the match going. That's all I care about. Like everything else. Don't care.
A couple of the long timers in the club decided Bruce and his dad, Doug, who also, like, these two guys are, like, no shit. These guys have done more work for this match and the club out here than anybody. You're getting some new people going and doing some things, and you probably won't have to do all the work here before too long, but you've kind of had to do all the work for quite a while.
Been doing a lot of the work for a long time.
Yeah.
Growing the club's been huge. We've got tons of volunteers, tons and tons of people willing to show up at 7:30 in the morning for setup. Like I think we end up with, for this one, I think it was 20 or 25 pre-registrations for people volunteering to come early and get going.
Explain how you guys do that with your pre-registration. They don't get it for free, but what's the benefit?
Yeah, trying to work through the perks. Like right now, we've got guys. It started when we were up in Spearfish and we were running 2 flights of shooters. Like, well, how do I make sure that everybody who is going to be available to set up is guaranteed a spot for the morning flight? And that turned into, well, if you can help set up, I'll give you a pre-registration code. You can sign up first before it opens up to everybody else, and that'll work perfect. And it did. Everybody really liked it and moved to the new range. I'm like, well, I don't know what the exact benefit is, but it's good to know that we're going to have a bunch of people helping with setup. So we're like, yeah, we'll do it. So a week before the match opens to everybody else, we open it up for pre-registration. They send me a text or email or message or whatever, and we'll send them a registration code, and they sign up early. And that way, yeah, they're guaranteed the squad they want to be on with their friends and stuff like that. And we're guaranteed people to help set up in the morning.
Well, and your club, like clubs in the East, although you could do way more squads now because you have the room to do way more squads. At the old range in Spearfish, you had to do a second whole flight of the match, like another schedule, like an AM and a PM.
Correct. Yes.
to get everybody into the match.
Yeah. Spearfish, we were only able to accommodate 2 squads at a time because we only had 2 bays. We jammed
2 very large bays.
one was large, the other one not quite so much.
They're still bigger than the average bay.
Yeah, like
Well, I
deeper.
guess it's deep. It wasn't
Yeah.
that wide. The second
right.
one, yeah.
That's what she said.
It wasn't very deep, but it was wide.
Yeah, so we were only able to do 2 squads in Spearfish. So yeah, like beginning of this year, we had so many people signed up that the 2 squads were full, and we had a wait list of like 25 or 30 people.
For a club match, that's not a thing in South Dakota.
Right. So it's like, well, how I don't want to turn away all these people, and we can't make squads bigger. So let's add another flight of shooters.
Didn't you used to have? How big were the squads before you did that? They were big. Were they like 20?
Geez, like
the first time I shot out here, I remember it was big.
like 16 to 18 was pretty common.
Okay.
Bigger matches, we'd have about 36 shooters, and now yesterday we had 74.
Jeff, when you guys have a match down there in Omaha, how many do you have at your club match for USPSA?
Between 50 and 70, maybe.
Okay, I've shot down there when there was like 80 before, but that was before COVID and drama.
Yeah, we peaked out pretty hard, and then we've struggled to retain people. I don't know exactly.
Like you get
what
new
that's
shooters
about.
and they just don't stick around.
Yeah, I mean, because our last one, well, that was Iowa's section weekend because
Oh,
my
yeah.
God, it was retarded. One second.
They still had a match on Iowa section weekend.
So our August match,
It's the first weekend. We must have a match.
right? Our August match had 50 people, 51 with a DQ. So
How many were in the September match?
37.
Not nothing, but that's pretty small for you guys.
Yeah, no, like our July match had 63. So you guys in a city of 100,000 beat my city of 1 million.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Like what?
What is
it
the secret
baffles
sauce, Bruce? Is it just the excitement around the new range? Is that a lot of it?
A lot of excitement around the new range. We've had a bunch of shooters. They work for Shields and various gun shops, and they talk to everybody about the sport, and that's been pretty instrumental in getting new shooters in. Yeah, I didn't get to drive by it, but while we were doing, I think we did the new shooter brief yesterday before
How
the
many
match.
were there? I didn't see how many there were.
I think it was between 25 and 30 new shooters.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, amazing. The match finished like before dark.
It was a pokey match. That's the thing I wanted to ask you about because I didn't know if you would come down when we were doing the first one or not. So I wanted to ask you about the dress rehearsal yesterday and the good, the bad, and the ugly. Like, what was the most important thing you learned yesterday? Not only just for your club matches going forward, but Area 3, obviously we got way more time to build the stages and everything's going to be proofed out and, knocked out the way it should be before the match happens. But for a club match, you don't have that attention to detail. What did you learn, the good, bad, and whatever, yesterday?
Yeah, gonna have to up our organizational level for the for setup. Like before, with only 2 bays, you just send a crew on each one, and now everybody's more spread out and more people to manage and organize. The biggest problem we had was the bay numbers being just so ridiculously terrible at the new range. It just makes no sense. It's pretty random when you get to the middle.
Because there's these 2 bays that are on the other side of the road from the other 13 bays. And there's 17 bays total. There's 2 that are kind of off all by themselves. They're the stepchildren that we don't let in the house. They have to stay in the porch. And then there's the other 15 bays, 2 of which are on the other side of the road. And they're interesting bays because they are basically 360 bays. The entrance is in the corner. And then the rest of the bays on the other side of the road are your normal 3-sided bays. But the state decided to we're just going to kind of throw numbers around here in the middle. Like, they make a little bit of sense at the top. I would have started with the first 75-yard bay as number one and gone either all the way down that side and then maybe the other two are 16, 17
or 14,
or
15. Yeah.
jump across where it makes sense. But I don't remember how they're numbered, but they're numbered atrociously.
Yeah, like you've got bay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are the 75-yard bays, and then you've got so it goes 3, 4, 5, and then the next one is 7 would be the next entrance that you reach, and then 6 is farther down the road and on the other side. It just screwed everything up. It didn't match what the construction blueprints and stuff like that labeled everything as.
How dare you go by the blueprints?
I know it's awful. So that caused some confusion and delays in the morning, but we powered through.
Yeah, match got started a little late, and it ended a little late. Way later than it ever has before. But like I said in the last episode that you didn't hear, even though you're a club that's been around since the 90s, it's like you're a brand new club right now. In some ways, not in all ways. Like, you know how to put on matches. It's not your first time putting on a match, but it's your first time with some of the equipment and the organization. Like, the system's different now.
Right. Yeah, everything's way different. Like just where we have to store all of our stuff is so far away from the bays now. It like wasn't close before, but now it's a long ways away from the bays.
Like, up at Spearfish Canyon, I could throw up a baseball and hit it with a bat, and I could get the ball to where you stored your stuff before.
Yeah.
You know, it was 250 feet from the bay.
Yeah.
Maybe even from where you set it up. Like, I mean, it's not more than an 8-iron away.
Right.
At the new range, I don't think I think I can hit a driver to the first bay, but not any of the rest of them.
Yeah, that'd be about it. They're just a long ways away. It's not ideal in that sense, but it's ideal that we have infinite more storage than what we had before.
Oh, yeah. No, you just had a tiny little shed before.
Yeah, we had like a 10 by 15 shed and a little bit of outside storage for all of our crap before.
Yeah.
Now we've got a mountain of outside storage and 2 40-foot Connexes and a trailer.
Yeah. Jeff, I'm telling you, the level of organization in the inside of that Connex. You've seen the inside of my Connex at my club?
Yep.
Okay. There's a lot of TISM in this trailer. A lot.
Yeah. Well, that's good. You need a just enough TISM.
It's certainly enough. I mean, especially the right one with the racks for the wall stands and all the walls packed into the far back, and everything is easy to find. In my Connex, we only have one. The walls are not as neatly packed. There's some random like NRL 22 steel shit in there as well because it's right next to the 300-yard rifle range, and there's also just piles of target stands and wall stands that are not really. I mean, they're in the same place, but I wouldn't call them organized. But no, it's we got a lot done. But before we talk more about the process we are going through for building Area 3, I have to say patreon.com/notanothershootingshow. It's only $3.57 a month, you tightwads. You'll get all of the rest of this episode. You'll hear about the more of the good and the bad and the awesome of this new range, and there's plenty of awesome. Like, there's only one bad thing about it. It's so fucking big. But anyway, patreon.com/notanothershootingshow. It's only $3.57 a month, and you'll get all of the rest of this episode.